some of the election representatives of the political parties. And this has to do with all the parties. Some don't have passports in their ID card. Some don't even have VVN. Some are not properly dressed for the election. So, and you have to put your heart together. You can't keep blaming INEC for all this. So the result is out as far as we are concerned. This election is conducted well. We are going to support the result.
Okay.
And we want to encourage all the institutions that is responsible for upholding the result to uphold it. INEC, the judiciary, and all of them. So that we have a brand new president by May 29.
Okay, so it gets more interesting because on the front page of the Guardian newspaper this morning, you have resign. South Middle Belt Alliance CSOs are telling the INEC boss Mahmoud Yakubu. They say the commission failed integrity test in the presidential election. Now, you are a member of a CSO. You have a coalition which comprises about 18 organizations marched to the precincts of INEC headquarters in Abuja, where it also demanded the media probe of the commission's chairman for allegedly failing Nigerians in the presidential election. Now, this is interesting because the Nigeria Communications Teachers and Practitioners, a consortium of Nigeria communication experts, CONGE, on Saturday, March 25, listed 14 major challenges, that they would like to look into. Now, these Zoom meetings are taking place already now. Some of the highlights of the meeting, they concluded and blamed the politicians more for this election. They cited issues like among the things that went wrong, failed to live up to expectation, is the divisive, unethical, unprofessional communication campaign strategy, tactics and messages that created unnecessary tension, overemphasis on religion and ethnicity, and the exploitation of personal and group identify in appealing to their supporters. They talked about unnecessary denigration of individual presidential candidates and the way and manner they were denigrating the character, the personality, over-promising unpreparedness of the electoral institution, especially INEC, over-promising, which had assured the government and the people of absolute preparedness for the conduct of the election, the negative influence of money in buying votes, bribing electoral officers, unexpected decision of the Central Bank of Nigeria was also one of the 14 challenges they listed. And they said to introduce new Naira within a short period of time, the use of politicians instead of trained professional communicators as spokespersons for the political parties is also another problem. Now, relating to the conduct of the election itself, they only highlighted one, the transmission. The voting, relating to the conduct of the election, the transmission and eventual announcement of the final results, they only observed that INEC failed to live up to voters' expectation because of the delay in the delivery of voting material in some centers.
That was the only complaint.
That was the only complaint for INEC.
These are objective analysis, and if you look at all of it, you cannot isolate INEC as an institution from the Nigerian problem. Lack of fuel is a Nigerian problem. The currency scarcity is a Nigerian problem. And several other factors that I have mentioned there. It's not INEC. This is not INEC. So we must not hold INEC responsible for what we must hold the political party responsible for. What we can only hold INEC responsible for is the coming election. There must be regulation, there must be penalty, and there must be consequence. If there are laws in place that says that you should not do certain things, and you find parties doing it, INEC is not doing anything. Those are areas that I blame INEC. But in the discharge of its duties, you have decided to work closely. You see, it's easy to criticize, that's what but it is irresponsible radicalism. When you say that you are set out to keep saying bad things about government, it's irresponsible radicalism. That's not radicalism. It's turning to rascality. So, the role of civil society is to say the correct thing as it is. So, on the election, we are with the danger of not allowing this election to go ahead. The implication is far, far, far higher.